case of alleged rape and murder in West Bengal has once again shaken the conscience of this country, and it takes one back to December 2012, when a similar case had rocked the entire country. It was famously called the Nirbhaya case. Post Nirbhaya's rape and murder, gang rape and murder, the entire country had hit the streets demanding better laws for women. So what really changed since then? After 2012, in 2013, the Criminal Law Amendment Bill was brought about. In this, the definition of rape and the minimum punishment for rape was also made broad-based. As far as a crime against women is concerned, Criminal Law Amendment of 2013 made acid attack, stalking, voyeurism all considered crime against women. They were defined in this particular law. As far as 376, the then section, the IPC section of rape is concerned, that was also Lord says in this law that was brought about. What the law said was that instead of the minimum punishment of 7 years that was given till then called rape, the minimum punishment for rape was made 10 years. There was amendment brought about to the Juvenile Justice Act as well. This became important, this became imperative after police investigation in Nirbhaya case showed that the juvenile accused allegedly was the most dangerous amongst all the other accused. So that made it even more important. And the law said that now the Juvenile Justice Board has the power to decide whether a juvenile in conflict with law should be tried as an adult or not. Because a lot of juveniles committing ghastly crimes were escaping punishment because they were minors. So the law change posed that. Then 5 years later, in 2018, another amendment was brought in as far as the rape laws were concerned, making it a criminal offense punishable by up to 20 years if a 12-year-old girl or any girl below the age of 12 was raped. The minimum punishment then was made 20 years in jail. Of course, the judge could give a life imprisonment or even a death sentence in such a case. The Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita, the new criminal law amendment that has been brought in by Home Minister Amit Shah's Home Ministry, has tried to make the laws for sexual crimes more gender neutral. Now that the definition of a number of sections in DNA does not really specify girl or woman only, it makes it gender neutral. That has been a demand of lawyers and activists for a long time. What BNS has also done is that it has taken away that discretion that only if you rape a girl below 12 years of age will you be given the punishment of 20 years. Now anybody, any girl, any minor being raped, gang raped, will carry the maximum sentence. The judge can grant life term or even a death sentence. BNS has also made it imperative on police officials to ensure videography of the crime scene when a crime against a woman is involved. Why this is important is that even in the Calcutta hospital case, there are allegations being made currently that while the CBI is taking over the case, there are some renovation work going on inside the hospital premises, very close to the seminar hall where allegedly the crime happened. So there are concerns about tampering of evidence. BNS makes it imperative on the police officers, on the IO, that from the word go, when they reach the crime scene, they must videograph, they must photograph the crime scene, so that any possibility of tampering with the crime scene or tampering with evidence there is negated. So BNS does give that much leeway. How much it is being implemented on the ground is of course something that we have to wait and see. But this is the history of the change in laws over the last 1 decade that we see, the way the criminal laws have moved ahead. Of course, there have been some setback also. We saw in the filmmaker Farooqi and in the Tarun Tejpal cases where the no of a victim was interpreted by the High Court as a feeble no, and the judgment went in favor of the defense, saying a feeble no by an urban educated woman may not always be considered a no, and the defense could use it to its advantage. So that was a setback for the women's rights movement as far as these crimes are concerned. But overall, the trajectory of the change of law seems more favorable. What experts, however, point out is that there is a problem with the way the laws are getting implemented, the way policing is happening, and they're also pointing out that this perhaps is more of a societal problem than a legal problem.